Hello, my name is Steph. If you'd like to come on in and have a seat for some symbolic support, we are going to drop some ink on this scroll in the Muse of the Heart Chakra to see what shapes and symbols stand out and speak to our psyche and psychic senses. We'll also add on Tarot and Oracle, and where Mr. Ghost here is, we have Ghost Tube for any audio additions from the afterlife that may further add to our auric adventures. Overall, please do receive release freely. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome home. Let's go.
Change.
Changes. All right, if you're new here, welcome. Just a reminder, we are here to create a portal to perceive in versus worrying about making a masterpiece. As well, feel well to comment below what you see, sense, or feel as your reflections do deepen the reading and inspires our interconnected nature. I hope you're doing well. Wherever you are in your heart energy, see things, happy things. All right. All the links are below to help a gal grow as well. If you'd like to join the membership for more messages, all that kind of good stuff. All right. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Are you ready? If you haven't already fast forwarded through, if you'd like to join me, I'm sure some of you did. Take a nice deep breath, closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of anyone here at any time. Thank you for being my muse, and may you meet a message with meaning. There you go. If you want to take a screenshot, personal use only, to scry in your own time, please feel well to do so. All right. Okay. I'm in my head. I got big muscles here. I'll use Piretta. I got some big biceps, and okay, I'm being drawn to the eyes. Batman. The Riddler from Batman, old school Batman. Nothing against newer Batman. Well, I still think nowadays the Riddler with Jim Carrey is older. Okay, so I feel like I have a riddle that I'm trying to solve, maybe a paradox. Okay, because I'm hearing that song Total Eclipse of the Heart. So perhaps
it's impossible.
Perhaps it's an ecliptal energy of the heart, but it's something about my eyes, and there's something in the eye space. First of all, sidebar, somebody might have wide set eyes, or that could be a validation for somebody. But I'm seeing like turtle heads. Like the turtles are like looking at me and I'm looking ahead, but they're looking at me and they're like, do you see it? Or I don't know, something along that line. So sorry, I have a fly in here and I just have not been able to rid of him today. So alas, he is. I also feel like I'm beating myself up about something. In the heart space, I feel like I'm beating myself up. I feel like I have to be very, very strong about something, because in those biceps, I'm shoo. In here, right there. See all those little characters on the biceps? So it's like, imagine doing that, and then I don't know what you might feel. It's like I can handle it. I can take it. I can take it. But something might be telling me to work smarter, not harder, in relation to something. Because when I'm saying that, I'm being drawn to this conversation here. There's one character, let's call it piece of my heart,
with me.
that is holding on to the leg. We're so here for you if you'd like to speak with us. We're in the heart chakra space. There's another holding the leg of another piece. Like I'm creating an extension to grab these pieces. They feel like seeds or to grow something, to bring something to life. Imagine if like a tree dropped an acorn, but in order to get the acorn, you have to extend something to like reach it. It's like, oh, I almost got it. I got it. Or like the typical way when it might be depicted in movies where somebody's in jail and they have to like get the keys that are dangling right there. And so they extend as far as they can go. And then they have to come up with some MacGyver kind of way to get that. That's how I'm seeing that. It's very, very fun. But there's some sort of extension in MacGyvering about this. And what appears to be, I got a very vintage light thrift find that sits behind me. So fun. It's like so apparently, sidebar story. So it like hooks over what would be back in the day like the bed. So you had like a night lamp that would lean over the bed rail, like the headboard. Fantastic, so great. Anyway, sorry about that. Okay, so then I want to come down here and I feel like I am, immediately I'm like holding up a whole lot of heart. I have a strong heart. What I care about, I do a lot for. I express a lot in relation to my heart. I feel like this is very physical. I have a physical love language in expressing my love. Whatever it may be, whether it's personal, professional, corporate, creative, romantic, platonic, I feel like there might be a love language difference. And I don't know if I'm like trying to see if it's harmonizing or eclipsing. Either way, I feel like they're coming together, but like in the eclipse, like they're gonna like ships passing by in the night, or if they're gonna like merge like companies. I know that's not romantic necessarily, but maybe it's not about romance. For some, it's about coming together with new jobs, working within the self and the heart of what I really, really want for a new job or position, or maybe something has an opportunity I really wanted pass me by. But this is almost like that ecliptal feeling. Are we going to meet in the middle? For some, this could be in the heart space of knowing what your heart is in, to come to an agreement, negotiations, whether it's for some specifically, I just heard like rights to visitations for children and whatnot. And it's like, how do we reconcile the differences for strength on both sides, with the children being the focus?
Seller.
Also, somebody is really working out on their physical heart strength. Is it the Hulk? I think it might be the Hulk. Coming into the Cave of Winds,
Virgo.
Sorry if I didn't say we were going through the Shaman's Palm. In the Cave of Ice, here's the reconciliation. So maybe like there might have been a cold time, or what is that saying when someone's gone cold? And in the Cave of Winds, of your mind, thoughts, the breezes of inceptions of the brain, the breezes of the brain that come towards the heart is forgiveness. Maybe you were betrayed. Maybe there was a betrayal. And if it's personalizing, maybe it's, self-sabotage. Okay, I'm jumping in here. I'm seeing somebody in a war. Yeah, they're in like warlands. Something about one eye or something. having like one eye open all the time. Somebody, if you're a veteran or have been through a traumatic situation, I feel as though I am like PTSD is here. Like I'm right in here because I feel like I'm in a, I'm going to call it a foxhole, but I apologize. I don't know if that's actually what it's called.
That's mine.
But it's like there's enemies close by. And they're like walking, and I have to be oh so quiet. But I gotta listen. I gotta listen to like know where they're at, because like there's this wood nymph kind of spirit with me, or maybe you sense that there is somebody with you. It could be somebody else in your, I don't know, what, tribe or what they're called. Sorry, team. That's not probably not right. It's fine. I don't need to figure it out. They're like holding up my ears. Like imagine if I had like Dumbo ears or big dog floppy ears, and they're holding up the ears like so I could hear. But on New, they're on top or just behind, and they're like, everyone's being very, very still. Like we're a tree. We're a tree.
What year is it?
There's a tank. I don't know what year this is. This very much so might be somebody might have been in a war. Because I feel like I'm in, I don't know if it's like Saving Private Ryan or in the show MASH, but it's kind of all, it's a lot of activity, and yet I have to be so still. You might even like still get heart palpitations. Like you always have one eye open. And if this isn't in relation to being, you know, in the service, veteran, etc., this might be something is still in the same kind of like tragedy, trauma, a high active situation. Where like, it's almost like you could never relax. I don't know if I ever felt safe in this situation. In the cave of hearth fires, in the heart is courage. Oh, sorry. I was just back in the war for a moment, and I was seeing somebody being like you have to go and like drag your buddy out of a situation.
Yes.
I think he was already past when he had to do it though, but you still had to like go and get him. I'm seeing you. If somebody was in this situation, I'm seeing you as, I apologize. Luke Skywalker. So I'm seeing you like a Jedi. Okay, sorry, there's a gentleman with a necktie as well coming forward. Okay. In any regards of this heart space, traumas, tragedies, and triggers, I feel like I am being asked to give you this medal of courage and of honor and of bravery. It's going to make me cry. Okay. Cave of Rivers. There's a tank. Like, did I say there's a tank? I think a tank thing in there. Also, there's some kind of bird in there. Like, I think it's a hawk. Quite specifically, a hawk. Like Hawkeye or Eye of the Hawk. Strength and good luck are coming up in the Cave of Rivers. A feeling of the emotions. Okay, I'm seeing her like Catwoman back in the Batman thing. This courage is turning into chocolate. Oh, I love it. It's turning into chocolate. Like a gift that you would give to someone or something you really care about. Sweet. Something sweet and sentimental. I am hearing Forrest Gump, life is like a box of chocolates, if that means anything to anyone. There is... Okay. Seeing this card, if you know me, I'm going to read the art first.
It's
See,
bright.
like this cat is in the jungle having to look, like night vision. I think it has something to do at night. I don't know if someone here is having troubles sleeping through the night. But this strength and this courage, I think, is in this bicep.
Disease.
There's also frogs that just jumped out at me. Frogs. Sorry, give me a moment. There's a very large, see if I can share that with you. There was something you were climbing in this landscape of tragedy, trauma, PTSD, collectively is how it feels of the heart, this eclipse of the heart.
Where am I?
I'm climbing down from something. I'm actually on a frog leg, but I think the frog is something bigger. I don't know if there's a lot of toads or frogs or like swamp or something. And maybe no, I'm in the cave of rivers. I'm feeling like I'm in swamp. Maybe some of you have actually walked through a swamp or symbolically can land where I'm going with this. But I was climbing down something, almost like to get into the swamp. Anyway, the point being is, in this emotional kind of swamp water, there is this very large, I don't know if you knew or not, or you know right now, very large, I'm going to say guide or guardian, but specific to what you have been through. So I feel like they're a healing team of this energy. And they helped you get through and continue to help you get through. They will inevitably, at some point in time, be leaving. And they will check in. I hope this makes sense. This kind of is one of those scries where if you're still here, I'm so grateful. You know, acknowledging sometimes the pain, it's going to make me cry again.
Doomed.
The feelings of doom and glooms, you know, feeling like you're emotionally in swamp water or have been through something that feels taxing is, I can't even, you know, properly credit for what you've been through in relation to some form of bravery. I don't want to focus on necessarily exactly what it is, if it was abuse or war or a grief. Because I'm listening. But it's like I'm at war with myself, even if I'm still not there. And it's like the cowardly lion from the Wizard of Oz steps through. Okay, it's going to make me cry. Sorry. But as I acknowledge that, I'm seeing the tough again, the biceps.
House.
And I'm seeing the whole Wizard of Oz team. The Tin Man, the Scarecrow, the whole team. Even though I feel solo, I have a whole team. Some of them have night vision. Some of them focus on different things. Just like everyone in there in the movie has a special strength and a seemingly weakness that they think is not having a brain, not having a heart, bravery, etc. Okay, Cave of Earth. And then we'll get ready to flip it, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, we got 2 more. And I put the whole deck upside down. Fertility and Justice coming through. Isn't that interesting? Sorry, I wanted just a sidebar thing here. Previously, when I was getting ready to set up, I saw pregnancy. Whatever it is that you're birthing in your wellness of the heart, physical strength, I want to say like the mental heart, what I feed the mental heart, where I'd like to go in my next adventure, new job, new romantic partner, making new friends. Somebody might be specifically working with forgiving their father.
Scream.
Yeah, but that's kind of what's coming in. Sorry if I kind of got lost in that. What's coming into the ground, what is here. Even for some, it might be what's going on in the world can be very triggering.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you so much for being here with us. But I feel like your presence, your heart space held, reconciling past and past and future to in the present moment is the justice that brings, if anyone has passed in your life or you have been through situations that feel unjust, you are the embodiment of love. The hawk is really standing out to me again. Security, the juniper tree.
Statue.
Protective powers guard against harm and bring victory through bravery. Can't make that up. We've been talking about bravery the whole time. The almond tree, a windfall. Sorry, I can't read it like that. Inner riches grow from psychological maturity, bringing a windfall of good fortune. We talked about like the heart, mind, and something maturing like through the Wizard of Oz experience. I feel like there is a maturing through that process. Sorry, there's something else that I'm seeing and it's just... I also want to know, I'm hearing so specifically, but I'm hesitating to say because I almost feel embarrassed. So I don't know if this is also a self-confidence thing.
Busy.
The fig tree, enlightening love, and the larch tree, good news. I feel like I am being presented. Some of you also might be getting married, so congratulations. That's good news. Plus you have good luck here. So while this may be a very emotional session, I feel like moving through it courageously, bravery is the luck and good news, the good luck and good news. And it brings about a certain security for you that is shared, please cultivate that. And if it's something of self-value, self-worth, self-reflection, because I keep seeing it, it keeps popping out at me. And I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I feel like I am looking in a mirror and I'm like a googly face, like making a strange face, which is totally, silly and fun. But that's the way I see myself. And there's this other energy, which is closer to like a birth guide or someone that's been with you for a very long time, if not in and out of your whole incarnation thus far. And they're saying, look at that's what you're seeing. That's what you think of yourself.
Virgo.
Psychological maturity. While you may have silly moments and silly faces, and they are beautiful and fun, but it's almost like taking yourself seriously, your sense of self-security. And that doesn't necessarily mean that a sense of self-security looks like this, or like this, or like this. But as the example, I feel like I'm looking at myself and I'm not taking myself seriously in my heart. So with the larch tree there, good news and good luck. Success arrives with perseverance. No mountain is too high for you to climb. And that brings me to like this mountain thing that was climbing up or down. And there's that very large presence keeping an eye on me. Also, sorry, something about trout. Trout fishing or trout. Let's see, there's even like a really small story in here. I don't know if I'm in like a catamaran or, I don't know, it's something on water.
Book.
And then closing out here with the fig tree, enlightening love. The tree of life, to boot. Lower pleasures you attract are potentially overwhelming and dangerous. Peace arrives through higher gratification. That's beautiful. Because I think whatever this is can be all very overwhelming sometimes. And possibly particular in... Oh, we need one more. In the sleep state or in the subconscious state. But the peace arrives. Coming in the cave of earth is the pomegranate tree of wealth. Complete harmony and the oneness of the universe attracts love and romance, family, and acquaintances. I feel like we've talked about that. Wealth, fertile wealth, right? Whatever that wealth is, wherever you place your heart, wherever you place your time and attention, your eyes, right? Your eyes. What you read.
Annoying.
Stop, not the worst thing I've been called. But whatever you decide, whether it's a book, a person, a task, your wellness, the things that you care about. And we talked about that, like whether this was like in romance, making new friends or new jobs that you want, how you attract that wealth of wellness, and knowing that you do have luck and good news. Good news. Expect good news. Expect good news. I'm going to leave this here. I feel like I've been yammering. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this did inspire, educate, or entertain. And I will see you again soon for the flip side. We'll do it again. So much love. Bye. Got the dick? Oh my goodness. What did I do?
Pardon.
Oh, brazen head. Connected. Puzzle piece in the head for the heart. Bandaged heart. But I'm standing on the very sun that I'm looking for.